welcome to your reading. So I have your first layer of cards out, and we'll be pulling some more cards to clarify. I definitely will need to actually pull more cards to clarify. This here is the card that was underneath the deck, and this is the card that was underneath that, because I feel like this reading can go two different ways. This one we have is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is everything that you've established, your legacy. You know, this almost reminds me of like a tree with the years, or the lines in the tree. And then we have the Emperor. So this could be work related. And we do have the Empress. So this is a big reading, and we have deception over here. So let me kind of go through. The first card out is the heart of your reading. That was the Universe card, or also known as the World card. So something big is coming to an end, or completing. In the past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So everything that you have, your legacy, your job, whatever that is, you've worked very hard for and had to fight for that. But at this time, there's a decision that is happening that can maybe have some things come to an end. You aren't, if this is representing you as the King of Cups here, you are in control of your emotions. However, you don't talk about your emotions to anyone. And then in the future here, we have the Seven of Wands. This is deception. And then underneath we have the Empress. So this is deception in regards to your success, what you're creating, your abundance. It can be deception to a mother figure, or from a mother figure. We do have, like I said, the Emperor was underneath that. In this deck, for this guy, this King of Cups here, it says control under there. I don't necessarily think of control, the word control, when I think of the King of Cups energy. But since we are working with this deck, and then the Emperor came out, that's kind of more like control would be, is the Emperor to me. So this could be a father figure or a boss. I want to clarify and figure out what the deception is. Sometimes it can just be something where we're lying to ourselves or being our own worst enemy. However, it seems like there is something big at stake here. There's possibly a decision that needs to be made that's being avoided. That's usually what it means in the upright. We do have the Two of Swords in the reverse. And her arms are up. Instead of having it crossed across her heart where she is in protective mode, almost like protecting her core and saying, I don't want to make this decision, I'm protecting myself. In the reverse, to me, this would mean that you've made the decision, and that's why things are completing, and you are in control. So we have a lot of rainbow colors going on with this. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is a very happy and successful card. The Universe card is very much like that as well, because when we're completing a cycle, we are leveling up, so to speak. So I just want to get a little more into what the deception could possibly be. I'm going to get an energy over here, and then we'll pull some clarifying cards. Here we go. Lilac, higher realms and magic. Wow. And number 54, that breaks down to a 9. Very royal, regal color here. That's the crown chakra color as well. So this is, like I said, you are leveling up. You are going to higher realms. You are in control. You've worked hard for everything. You've made the decision that you maybe struggled at times to make. So that is looking good so far. All right, excuse me. I'm going to put this here. So now it's a matter of clarifying. Second time I've seen that 9 of Pentacles. You possibly work well alone. So the 8 of Swords, this is where we are feeling a bit out of sorts. This is the I can't card. Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is an energy of almost feeling like, do I need to give up? So I feel like here in the past, you have, that's almost the energy you get when this is upright, it's like a decision that you have to make, but it almost feels impossible. And you probably felt like either decision that you made, whether you went this way or that way, neither way seemed good or that it was going to work out. And that's kind of the energy of both of these together is what I was picking up here. So let me clarify over here a minute. That was the Four of Cups that I looked at there. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords again. And another 7, we have the Seven of Cups. So when I was talking about almost feeling like when you were forced to make this decision and you were feeling like regardless, you felt like no matter which option you chose or which way you went with, it probably felt like it was a lose-lose situation. That's kind of how the Seven of Cups can be, where it looks like some things are good and some things are scary. There's a lot of illusion. You're not sure if you're picking the right thing. It could turn out bad. And that could have to do with, she's blindfolded here. She's in her head. She has all these worries and thoughts. And then here there is some deception going on. So let's see. Knight of Swords that did flip around. So the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight. He's kind of working with a purpose, going in and taking care of business. In reverse, that can be a bit deceitful. Being a knight instead of a king, that would be possibly somebody that's not fully mature. We have the Magician under the deck here. So there might be some manipulation going on if this is coming in the negative aspect, where somebody is, if they're coming in the negative aspect of the Magician card, that would be more along the lines of manipulation versus manifesting. So there's quite a bit of swords here. There's actually all swords except for the King of Cups. A lot of air, a lot of deep in thought. I don't see, you know, when we have the Magician, that means we have all of the elements that we're working with. All right. Tell me, I'm going to get more on this. So, tell me about this Empress energy. Okay, so the Empress energy is victorious, successful. So it's looking like in this situation, possibly the person that is deceiving will not have success. And then we have Six of Cups, so that is balance here. We've got Six of Wands and Six of Cups. And this is balance in your center, in your heart chakra. And as you can see in these cups, it's all happy, beautiful things. It's childlike. Tell me about the deception energy. I feel like something just came out. All right. It's interesting. It's almost like it's wanting to read this way instead of this way. Because up here we have feeling like we can't do it. Things are coming to an end. We're facing deception. We finally make the decision. We've matured in our emotions, and we have abundance and victory. And then we are raising to higher realms here. Who or what is the Seven of Swords energy? Maybe we were deceiving ourselves in the past. Eight of Wands. So this is the arrows of love. This is things are moving quickly. This can even be messages coming in. Oh. Under the deck we have the Ace of Wands. So now we're getting our fire energy. This is our spirit, our inspiration. We have wands. Okay, so I am going to... I'm feeling like this Emperor has something to do with it, in the sense of you might have been in the negative aspect of the Emperor, where you could have been controlling things in a negative way. Or you're dealing with a person who is like that. Either way, if it's you were stealing your own happiness from yourself, unable to level up, and that's where you're almost being your own worst enemy or deceiving yourself. If it is someone you're dealing with where they are too much in their ego, they're on a power trip, that sort of thing, you've made that decision to end that. That the Universe card is the completion of that. And so now you're in control. You've mastered your emotions, and you're in a lighter, happier energy here. All right, let's see. So this will be kind of our healing crystal, what we need to do to heal, or in a sense, our advice. So this is the crystal. Hematite. Okay, so this is letting me get the sense of if you're not the egocentric maniac, you're the one, you're dealing with that sort of person. The hematite it absorbs negative emotions around you. If you were too much in your ego and having the negative thoughts yourself, and you wear that can ground you, give you focus, and absorb your own negative emotions. So either way, it will repel So the hematite activates the root chakra. It balances out the 7 chakras by pulling toxicity from your aura. This will absorb negative emotions and create strong electric or energetic boundaries. Its authoritarian force releases self-imposed limitations. A powerful stone to use in grounding oneself. Hematite activates the root chakra. I already read that part. Deriving from the Latin word blood, hematite cleanses blood in the body by promoting circulation and energizing the nervous system to begin anew. Use hematite when you need that extra boost. And this is good for Aries and Aquarius. And then we also have Saturn here. So this is for grounding, magnetic pull, and focus. Hematite. So I feel like whatever that negative energy in your environment was, whether it was you feeling like you can't do it, or either way, feeling like you can't do it to get away from that person, or pull yourself out of it. It looks like you have done it or will be doing it. There will be victory. Like, this is the future part. This is the final card, and we have the 6 of Wands. This is victory, success, and public recognition. And that is on top of the Empress. She is all about creativity, creation, abundance, nurturing. What did we have under here? Oh, and the Ace of Wands. So this new venture, kind of when you're able to tone down the negative environment that you've been in, you'll be able to feel what you're passionate about. It will be a lot louder. You will see more synchronicities. When I actually started this reading, it was 11:11. You're probably seeing numbers and synchronicities. What did we have here for this one? 54. That breaks to a 9. So I'm going to leave you, leave this reading with where we're at. This is all, this was the actual underneath the deck for the first layer, the 10 of Pentacles. So this is all about your financial, emotional, everything, your legacy. So pretty big reading. I hope that this has brought you some peace or clarity. If it has, please make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you will be notified when I am back on. So I will see you next time.